Alrighty. So, go ahead. Ask away. Ask your questions. Go ahead. Let's get this out of the way. Let's get this out of the way before I go into my reasoning for what I did. So go ahead. I give everybody an opportunity to, ask away. But I want you to, before you ask the question, put yourself in my shoes. If you weren't near Florida and you've never been in a situation of a hurricane, make sure the question pertains to you can put yourself here and your family here. All right? Let me hear that first. Put yourself in fucking Florida, first of all. Okay? With your family, and tell me, weigh out all the options. All right? But if you can't do that, then you don't need to ask a question. Because I'll explain to you. Yes. There he is. That's right, Bob. I'm here. Bob, if I have to go out and fucking steal your new heart, I guess I have to. I didn't know how fucking light-skinned you were. How fucking thin-skinned you were about, me breaking your heart. So I'll go today and find you a new fucking heart, man. We'll schedule surgery for you, all right? That's all I can do. Okay? I can only apologize to you guys from the bottom of my heart, Bob, and, but here, so we got any questions? No questions? So let's get to the guts of this. First of all, I've been here 24 motherfucking years in Florida. And for 24 fucking years, I've heard every year there's going to be a direct hit in Tampa, Florida. It never happens. Never happens. So that's one thing that was in the favor of, making that decision. Number two, there were major floods and still major floods. I just got my electricity back on 2 hours ago, no internet. So I'm streaming out my phone using my data. That's number two. By the grace of God, we got a notice saying that we weren't gonna get lights to. It was Hillsborough and Pinellas County were going to be next Thursday. Monday was going to be Pasco. Tuesday was going to be another county. And then Wednesday was going to be Lakeland area. And then Thursday was going to be Pinellas. And then all of a sudden, an hour after that, notice. And Mike had just texted me something. And I texted him and say no, still no lights. And then about an hour after that, it came back on. So that we're blessed there. We're throwing everything out from in the pantry and the refrigerators. Everything that's all the meats that we had, everything's gone. So it's that's all spoiled. So why did they call me Howard the Duck? I don't know. Why did they call you Howard the Duck? Okay, I don't know. Why did they call you that? There's another coward in the chat room who ain't a man. Gotta bounce on women because he's a weak piece of shit. People that bounce on women is a weak piece of shit. You know, fuck what they say. So now, let's get to the guts of this. So, that's one thing in my favor. Number two, they flooded. Major floods. They're flooding right now. Hillsborough River is one of the main ones that are rising. Some areas already in Pasco County, they did a evacuating everybody from US 19 to the water and out to as far as, not quite as far out past the veterans, but anything west of the veterans, and they're majorly getting them out of there because it's rising. Anything with lakes, ponds, which we have a ton of them in Florida, is rising. Number two, I'm 25 feet above the motherfucking ground, okay? And number three, yes, they say if you start getting flooded in your apartment or a house, go to the roof, the safest place for you, until someone gets to you. And also, one of the first responders in my chat room the other day said, if you think you're going to die and if it floods there, I think you're safe there. After talking with him is why I made the final decision to stay. Okay? Yes. Bob Levy, Shuli Egard, Mike Morris, Zenhauser, Joe, and Don, I think the world of. Like family. Like they're my blood. Okay? So when Shuli put me on a spot that he was never going to talk to me again, I was never going to be allowed, and I'm being pressured, and my wife is like, she's been through more hurricanes than I have because she's lived here a lot longer, but she's like, what do you think is best? I said, but then that point she wanted to, she said, maybe we should go. And I said, honey, let's weigh out the options here. For one, it was already way too late to leave, number one. Was that night that they told me, I had technically the next morning. And still was kind of too late because they were already doing roadblocks. They were already bouncing people. They shut the bridges down. You couldn't get access to 4 bridges were done. You couldn't get across. The police were driving around when the lights went off, and you couldn't even tread anywhere. So, number two, I didn't have a vehicle. My vehicle is running on one fucking cylinder. I would have got probably about 8 miles. I could drive from here across to the store, and the motor's like this, right? So that's number one. Number two, I had no fucking cash except for the 2 donations I got, which thank God saved us to eat and a couple other things that we had to do, to fucking survive, okay? So thank God for those. So So at the last minute, I just kept, for the whole time, I knew, I'm like, it's not going to be a direct hit. It's going to derail. You guys understand, those fucking simulator things that they put up, the fucking the spaghetti noodle things, those are just guesses. Those ain't what they're telling you. Oh, well, if the worst case, if it hits Pinellas County, it's going to be devastating. If it hits Hillsborough, they don't know what they're fucking talking about. They're at the same guessing. They put up 6 fucking things up, and they tell you, one of them are going to hit. The original plan was it was supposed to get a direct hit through Sarasota Bradenton. That was the original plan, which is where it went. Okay? Being here, and throughout the day, and the government hyped it up. The government hypes it up. Oh, get out of here. You know. Fuck DeSantis. He doesn't know what the fuck. His ass was on a fucking plane out of Florida, I guarantee you. He didn't give a fuck about anybody here, okay? He's fucking just saving face. Write your social security number down on your arm and your name in case they find you dead. Okay, motherfucker, we'll do that, right? Yes. Yes. I told a fucking white fucking lie to just save face so my friends didn't worry about me. Okay? At the end of the day, they weren't here. They didn't know the facts 100%. They're only going what they're being reported. And the news hyped up everything. Okay? Now, in some areas, it was very bad, devastating. Like every hurricane, you feel bad and you want to help as many people as you can. I wish I could reach out to the people that lost their homes, the people that got drowned out, the people that lost everything. I wish I could be there to help them. Okay? Because it's terrible. Every year we got to be in fear of this shit. But Tampa hasn't been hit in 100 years. They built buildings now. Everything is different here. So a direct hit here would be devastating. It could have rose 15 feet. But now the rivers are riding. They're talking 20 foot. Not in my area, though. Hillsborough River is about 4 miles from me. It's not going to make it down here for 20 feet. Okay? We got about this much in the parking lot. You guys saw out the window. It was flooded. About this much. About halfway up my tires. Okay? My apartment was leaking. The hallway started coming in the hallway. We were prepared to go out the window. The first responder said, if you feel like it's about time you're going to die, you're going to drown, take the doors and go float. They will float. Get on top of the doors and get to the safest place in the water that you can without moving and hang on for dear life like a tree or whatever, and hopefully when they come, they'll get you and rescue you. They rescued over 1,000 people from the water, okay? So, and a 14-year-old boy took a door off and made a raft out of it. So, and Bob, that wasn't a dumb idea. That was what a first responder told me. If you ain't lived here, you don't know nothing about Florida, just know, or survival, I'm a survivor. I could fucking be in the corner. I've dodged death many a times. You understand? So, yes, I didn't want my friends to be disappointed in me. So I went ahead and just told them, yes, I'll be there. Yes, I'll make the move. I apologize if they, I'm not a liar. I told a white lie. Okay? Just like when I lied to the government. I'm a convicted liar. So right there, you're right, I got a track record. But I lied. What did I lie for then? To protect my family. I will do anything at any cost to protect my family. I don't give a fuck what it is. It was my decision and my wife's. And we decided we were safer here. Once we knew that it really wasn't going to be a direct hit, and we were going to get 20 feet, 15 feet, 10 feet. 10 feet of water would have still would have made it up here. And the roof would have been if it would have. My sister got about this much water because our windows leaks. And the landlord is a fucking slumlord here, okay? And he don't fucking repair nothing here. So yes, the water was coming in through the wall in the front. You know, my sister was scooping up water, putting it in buckets and throwing it down the toilet. We never lost water. We lost power for 3 days. Lou, my partner, got lights on the very next day, and I got on internet. So some areas, they put out a bulletin today announcing when. So do I think I was wrong? No, not at all. When it comes to my family, I will do whatever needs, what I feel. Again, if Bob was living next door to me, and Julie was here, and he said it's time to go, you know, this is serious, that's a different story. Unless you're here, you can't always believe what the hype is in the fucking news, okay? A lot of people got devastated. It usually always rips through Sarasota, Charlotte County, up the 239 area code. I'm trying to think where John lives, where he lives. Those places get wrecked all the time. There's another one there was another hurricane that just fizzed out. There's one more coming. It ends. It's all over November 1st. So what do we got left? Today's the 12th. We got 18 days left of this shit. 19 days left of this shit, and it's over. Okay? Okay? So, again, I'm grateful for the people that were giving me advice, but I talked to first responders. I talked to, they were in my chat room. They worked a major storm. Okay? And he told me, I think you're going to be all right. I think you're in the safest place. It's too late to really go anywhere. I didn't have a vehicle, and nobody was going to come out and get me anyway. You understand? It was too late. Only the Uber was taking me to shelters, which filled up pretty quickly. So, and I don't want to go sit there and worry about motherfucking bunch of fucking stinky ass motherfucking people that are going to rob you, try to fuck when you're sleeping. I don't need it. I stay home and protect my stuff. If I gave them all I would take them out to the shelter. They could have left. I'd have stayed there by myself, like I wanted to, and I would have waited it out, and then I would have got my family. But my wife says, if you stay, I stay. If you die, I die. That's just the way me and her are. That's how close we are. We ride and die together all the time. Okay? So, like again, what can I say? What can I say? What can I really say here? Okay? You guys tell me, I get so much shit from the internet. Everybody telling me what they want me to do, fuck Rocco, okay? Because at the end of the day, fuck Rocco. Okay, that's what I'm gonna tell you. Fuck Tukey and fuck Rocco, okay? Because if he wants to hurt my fucking chances of making it on here, he's doing a good job at it. Okay? And you know what? If someone's your true friend, they would understand this. And there would be forgiveness. And if they don't want to, so be it. What can I say? What can I do? Huh? I'm not going to get upset about it. I'm not going to rant about it. If they are true friends, then it should have been already forgotten and forgiven. Okay? Without even all this fuss. But Rocco wants to make jokes because that's what they do. I get it. I'm not a comedian. So here's the thing. You got your handful of fucking comedians and you got the guys like me who pick it apart. Okay? That's simple. Okay? What you find humorous, I don't. To be honest with you, I don't see no A+ fucking A-list fucking any comedians in this motherfucking area. Okay? None. So, at best, you got guys that are real good. Bob Levy, one of the best. Reputation impeccable. Everybody you ask about Bob, Bob's the best. Bob is a great friend. But Bob, if you need a fucking heart that bad, just let me know. I'll go put an order in for one. I'll have the guys bring it to me off a truck, all right? And we'll get it to you out to the hospital, all right? Now, if Shuey was hurt, I saw it in his eyes. He really was caring. They care. I understand. I love those guys. I would give my nut for you guys, Bob. I would. In a surgery, if you needed my kidney, I would give it to you. I would give it to you. I'm a true friend, okay? But if you guys are going to be upset about this and you can't get past this, then I got to reconsider if you guys are really my friends. That's all I got to say. Because I would forgive you. Because it wasn't no fucking bullshit lie. It was a little white fucking lie so I didn't have to argue with you. There was no time to argue back and forth with you guys in that situation. I was on a time schedule. Time was running out to make a decision. Like I said, I was already past the window. There was nobody going to come get me. There was nobody making there. Thank God I got a decent donation when they did a stream. And that's carried us all the way to today. You understand? Now, and now that yesterday we finally found Walgreens was open, and we thank God because I mean one restaurant was open a little bit far from here, and the line was unbelievable. I'm not gonna go sit in line and it's fucking I burned up in here. Right now the lights came back out, but my AC didn't come back on. But by central air, I don't know if it surged the thermostat. The thermostat's acting all weird. So I called the landlord. That cheap bastard will make me wait till fucking Monday or Tuesday. He won't even bring me a new thermostat. You understand? So I told him, please get the guys out here right now. He's got his guys that can come out here and fix this. Right, probably something simple. I flipped the switch. I checked all the breakers. I'm not stupid. I know how to fucking drive. I ran $1 million fucking budget in baseball. I'm very fucking sharp. You understand? So I'm also a real fucking man. So I know how to make the right decisions sometimes, right? And I knew the safest place was here. The only thing against me, if the roof came off here, it really didn't even fucking rain that hard here after. It was over after 2 hours. They say it hit at 120 miles an hour, and then by the first hour it went down to 105, and then it went to a Cat 2, and the Cat 1, and he went out the motherfucking, ripped through the fucking neighborhoods, tore up everybody, tore up the flooded people. It was the floods that fucked everybody's house up. The storm itself dropped 18 inches of rain in some areas just for the storm, but the storm surges. It ripped through and went out in Atlanta, and it died. The new one that was coming through just died now. There's one more. Now that's major, 3 major ones. The Helena one, we got nothing, not even a speck of rain. And that did more damage just over the bridge than anywhere. Those people, I feel for them people. It's for John to go on here and say, I thought you did nothing, John. You got lucky. That's plain and simple. You got fucking lucky. You're a piece of shit for saying that. There's a fucking people that were in your chat room that had grandparents, that had uncles and aunts that lost everything. And you're making fucking mockery out of drinking beer, driving around. But let me tell you about John. What's going to happen to John? Florida don't fucking play. His ass will get a DUI. This is the place John will go to jail. Everybody's waiting for years for John to step on his dick and go to jail. He's in the right place. Florida will fucking bust his ass and put his ass in the fucking jail. I promise you. John's days are numbered before he catches his felony. I don't know how all these years he survived the many felonies he commits on fucking air. You understand? So, I apologize to everybody. To all my fans. What fans I have, I really don't know. I got a few friends. I don't really have. I have a bunch of haters. That's what I have. So, you know. But I apologize to everybody for telling my little white lie, which I don't think was wrong. I did it, so I had no time to argue with people. But the few people that day that were in my chat room who private DM me told me, listen, on the up and up, I'm a first responder. Listen, you're going to be all right. I think I'm watching everything. He worked, I think it was Katrina, I think he told me. He was a first responder on the Katrina, and he said that was devastating. Those were devastating ones. Those wiped out New Orleans, wiped out a lot of states. He said, I think you're right, but if you feel where it's going to be a life-threatening situation and the water's come pouring in, you got to get them doors off and be ready to go out the window. And if the water's that high, it just, you know, it'll keep me afloat. You understand? And that's what we would have done. I would have held my wife's hand. I would have let nothing happen. I would have took the drowning before her. Just like when I wiped out on my Harley. I threw her on the back of my shoulder. I took all the fucking hit. She got minimal. I'm the one that got all fucked up. I think of her first and foremost always. I don't care about my old ass, broke down ass, all right? If I got to take the hits for my family, I will. I'm a man that will take and die for each one of my family members. And my friends. That's the truth. So, let me read these super chats. Oh, yeah, we got a lot of super chats here, yeah. All right, hang on. Let me read. I'm breaking the bank here. Let me bring it here. Let me read it here. Like, I really don't care. I just wanted to come on and say, I'm sorry. I am sorry to all you guys. And I don't feel I did anything wrong. And yes, go ahead and say I'm a convicted felon. Yes, I fucking am. And I made it for fucking lying to the fucking federal government. Who, by chance, let me tell you, the federal government who lies in every case. So they can lie, and they're not convicted. I lie, I get convicted. You guys flip both sides. See, that's the other thing that people don't do. You don't look at the whole motherfucking picture. The government could go in and lie on me on the stand at a trial and say nothing but lies and tell all the witnesses to lie on me. Okay? They're immune from that, the federal prosecutors. Full immunity. I lie, I get convicted. You understand? It should be a fucking even all the way across the board, but it's not. Nothing's fair in life. If you even know why FEMA came after everybody, is because they were stealing their own fucking money. The fucking supervisor and his group of people were doing fucking shitty claims and got caught. So it was going to blow up and impress. So they launched an investigation of everybody that put a claim in. All the poor people. That's what they did. And they fucking put 80% of them away. Because of their own fucking stealing. So you guys gotta look at always both sides of the coin. When I speak here and I speak, I know what I'm fucking talking about. Because I've been on both ends of the fucking stick. I know how fucking evil they are. Okay? Trust me on that. A lot of you guys are just full of shit. A lot of you guys don't understand how life works. I do. Okay? The real Ellen. Not the fucking La La Land fairy tale Dabbleverse bullshit. Real life. Real life. How the government is a fucking scam artist and they fucking lie their asses off about everything. Okay, and they hype everything up. And DeSantis is a piece of fucking shit. And I'll tell him, I tried to go to one of his rallies and tell him right to his fucking face he's a piece of shit. I give him, he's a piece of shit. The guy's a piece of shit. Levyverse, the great Reverend Bob Levy. Thank you for the $4.99. 2 questions, Joey. Who did you give your left nut to, and who did you, and who told you that I was a cool shit? A cool shirt? What? Who was? Oh, it was a cool shirt. What? Who told you that was a cool shirt? Nobody. I like the shirt. It looks like a fucking tablecloth. That's why I like it, because I know it's going to piss a lot of people off. So I wear whatever pisses them off. See, I like to piss people off. That's what I like to do. Except my friends, who I adore and I love to death. And you know how much I love TSN, Bob. And you and Shuli especially. Okay, I think the world of you guys. So, like I said, if you can't, if this has really tore you up, you know, I don't know what more you want me to do, man. I'm sorry. If it means that the guys are going to talk to me, okay, what can I do? I'm not going to whine away and cry. Me and Lou are going to be on Monday. We're on our new show, ripping fucking Rocco and Tukey every fucking day. You know what they do to fucking Stutter John? We're going to tear up fucking Rocco every fucking day, me and Lou. Wait and see. Okay? Every fucking day I get every stone, every toy. I'm going to fucking rip him, Cardiff, and if OJ needs to get involved, I'll start ripping his ass too. Okay? Okay? Plain and simple. We're going to do what they do best. We're going to learn. We learn from the best. We're going to start doing it. We're going to give you guys what you want. We're going to create a show where we're going to pick a subject, and I pick Tukey and Rocco as my subject. That's it. Done. So, again, to everybody, this will be the last time you hear it. If you think I was wrong, I apologize for that. If you think I told yes, I told a fucking white fucking little lie. Because I didn't want to deal with the fucking, with explaining anything. Because they were dead in their mind that you're not going to ever talk to you. Okay, that's fine. They know that it was going to hit me hard. He knew that. And using that was not cool with me. So, but it's okay. It's okay. I got no lost love for those guys. Okay? The problem is every month, not just one show, not two shows. Since day one I've been on, there's been hundreds of shows that talk about me on a daily basis. Okay? I've got more shit in the fucking internet than John ever could fucking think of having. Okay? And the threats and the fucking shit I get every day and how they fucking bash my wife and what they call my wife and what they fucking talk about my dead daughter or my fucking daughter is in jail. You guys have no idea what I get that I don't put out. Okay? And a guy wants to tell me why I erased his fucking comment. I'll erase any fucking comment I want. I'm different. I'm not a comedian. I'm not here to fucking make you laugh. But I'm going to start making you how I'm going to bust balls. Because I'm good at busting balls when I wanted to. I just haven't done it yet. I'm going to bust balls. Rocco and Tukey are going to feel my wrath. I'm going to eat them up just like Shuli and the boys do John at the Uncle Rico show. It's until I die, this is what I'm going to live for. Okay? The Shuli Network. Fuck Rocco for leaking video on. That's right. And every time I go anywhere, I went on Brennan's, I plug TSN. I fucking tell people how good Shuli of a guy is. I tell everybody how great Bob Levy is. And when Bob wants to come in, he needs a heart, Bob. Just tell me what size you need. Tell me what size you need. And what size nut you need. We'll get you that too. Okay? I get you anything you want. Okay? A lot of stuff falls off trucks. Slapjaw Timothy, $1.99. Thank you for the $1.99. How is your ring light working? I don't fucking know, man. I fucking bought it at a thrift store for $3. I don't fucking know. It fucking works. I don't like it. I don't know why I bought it. I saw it. I said, let me have this thing. It's $3. So I bought it. You know, I like to buy little shit like that. So, but anyhow, I mean, I don't know what more to say. I got 156 people in here. That makes me feel really happy. Really feeling happy. But I promise you this. I'm not going to change my personality. I'm still the good-hearted guy that wants to help people. I'm still the good guy that wants to make this work. I appreciate all the support I got. I appreciate the group. Like I've said, we've getting a lot of good feedback on how we got one of the best small chat rooms they've ever seen. Everybody, how they stick by, how they protect me, how they protect Mississippi, how they protect the channel. I love it. Bob has been good to me. Shuli has been good to me, and I hope we continue our relationship. I will never ever say nothing bad about those guys. I love those guys like they're my fucking brothers. I think the world of them. All those guys over there, Joe and all those guys. And Bob, yes. Joe never physically said, come on over. I wouldn't have been able to get there anyhow. Shuli offered me to come to his house. I couldn't get there. No buses. There was no transportation out of here. Everything was shut down. And Uber wasn't taking me to fucking Alabama. Uber wasn't taking me. I think Joe lives quite a bit away from me in Florida. I think he's on the other side, a couple hours away, I think. So, listen. I just knew. My gut told me I was safe here. That it was going to turn out okay. My gut told me that. So, that being said, what more can I tell you guys except... If you got upset because you thought I disappointed you by not going, just know that if you had paid attention to my chat room, how the first responder was telling me things, and then he texted me things, I kind of went with a guy that worked Katrina, that really knew what he was talking about, and been through the real shit of this shit. And like I said, 24 years I've seen a lot of hurricanes. Not one of them hit Tampa. Not one of them. Not one of them. Not one of them. Yes, direct hits are bad. Storm surges is what kills people. People drowned. Most deaths are drowning. It's a fact. They found, I don't know, I tell you, they were blessed with 2 hurricanes back to back. I think the death toll, when Spider and Christina streamed asking for money, did you intend on leaving? Yes. She was, listen, I kind of overrid her on this. Because at the point when and she's been through it. When she started getting the reports, because we watched our local news, which wasn't a lot of people didn't see the local news, and I gotta tell you right now, DeSantis is a lying piece of shit. He hyped up so much shit, and you see his smug face, never smile, never, always a sourpuss. Republican, it's all about money with him. You know, he basically like, right, you know, you die, you know, you're gonna drown, we ain't gonna, first responders ain't gonna be there. You know, he talks to people, down to people, unless you're rich, you got money to give to him. You understand? But yes, you know, and then Juan, again, I did not bring Juan here. Why he came early, I have no fucking clue. He was supposed to not be here till like the 17th or 18th because we were leaving for Chicago and Detroit on the 21st. But he came early, okay? And unfortunately, I didn't know when he was booked his flight and the day he got out there was a hurricane. I had no clue anything was coming until the next fucking day when it came out. I feel bad for him. He stayed here miserable. He leaves tomorrow. He got a flight to get out of here tomorrow. I encouraged him to go home and stay away from the Catalanos. We're no good. I told him, go live your life, be happy. I love you. I've had a good 12 years with you, being like my son. I wish you the best. Get away from us. We're nothing but fucking piece of shits. That's what you want to hear? You're going to hear it, okay? So, he's leaving tomorrow. You know, I feel bad. He spent 3 days of hell with no, because when the lights started going, we knew the lights were going out, and we had a nice big blow up mattress for him. You know, nobody thought to blow it up, and he sat on a fucking hard floor, slept on a hard floor for 3 days. You know, because the mattress, we no electricity to blow it up. So I feel bad, but you know, and he got here. He went to the laundromat with us. I mean, yeah. And then the hurricane, almost dying. You know, his mother calling him, thinking he's nuts. Why are we here? Now he wants to come back in December. You know, listen. I live a complex life. I get that. I got to do what I got to do for the life I built for myself, which is mostly chaos. You understand? So I'm coming out of this to try to salvage my golden years. Hopefully I can live long enough to be some happiness in my life as I deploy to die slowly. You understand? Okay? First of all, return what money? First of all, the person that gave it to me, we used that money to survive, to eat. There was nothing. If he wants it back, I will talk to him. That's for you not to make that call. It's not you to make that call. So, and I don't think he's worried about it. Trust me. So, if he called me up and said, "Britt," then no problem. We'll give it back to him. When I get paid, I'll send it back to him. But I guarantee he's not going to do that. So, and that should be nobody's concern. Should be, especially the guy that just made that comment. It ain't your corrupt. Did you give anything? Because if you didn't, then you should shut the fuck up and not make comments on what I should do with other people that help me. Yes, you got no business saying anything. If he came to me, I would give it back to him. He's not going to because we used it. We got the money now at the fucking. We just threw out $300 at the groceries. We're going to go to the grocery store tonight. Find anyone's open. We're going to spend the rest of that money and buy groceries. You think he's not going to be happy with that? So don't fucking tell me what to do, okay? Number one. Like I said, a lot of people tell me, why do you listen to these jamokes on the fucking internet? I don't. They think I do. You don't run my channel. You don't run me. I do things a whole totally different way. I don't have to fucking kiss people's ass. I just be me, be true from my heart. And that's what wins, okay? So, listen. I'm not making no more excuses, you know. The donation we got went for 3 days of us eating what we could find, and it was expensive. And the rest is going on groceries tonight. So we just threw everything out. A lot of stuff just went out. 3 garbage bags full of meats. So it's sad. So I'm going to take that money and we're going to buy groceries. So that's the way it is. So he's not going to, he'll be happy that we used the money like we were supposed to. Like we always do when we get money from people. So I'm freaking sick and tired. You guys think you know, the best part is you guys think you know me. You motherfuckers don't know me. You don't. You ain't with me walking every day on the street. You don't know me. You don't go with me out when I go places. You don't know me at all. You just speculate what you know. All the bullshit gossip that Rocco fucking steers up every day. Okay? Because he's a fucking piece of shit. Okay? Wait, I'll deal with him. Don't worry. He's got it coming. Trust me. Him and that fucking potato. That fucking vampire potato. I can't wait till the sunlight hits on him and he melts. Okay? We all got enemies. Yeah, I'm a liar and a thief. That's what I am, John. A liar and a thief. You're right. That's what I am. Never stole anything, but go ahead. Call me whatever you want, buddy. I said I lied. I told a white lie for reasons that I thought were best so I didn't argue with friends. You call me whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. But one thing, I'm accountable. I'm here fucking facing the music. Nobody else would be. So, it doesn't matter what you think. I really don't give a fuck, Articulate John. I don't give a fuck. I'm being the right man, and I'm fucking here, and I'm being accountable. Other than that, go fuck yourself. That's all I can say. So, You know, what more do you want me to say? Like Shuli said the other day, just because you give big donors give money, you don't run TSN. We make the decisions at TSN. Bob, us, Bob, Damon. Nobody runs and tells us how to fucking do a show. You're not going to do it to me either. Okay? You're not going to dictate what I should do and what I shouldn't do. That ain't got nothing to do with you if you didn't put $1 in. Okay? And trust me, he ain't fucking worried about it. So, you guys all make speculation like you know every fucking thing. You don't know shit. Mike Shitty Internet. Did I read this already? Mike Shitty Internet. Thank you for $2, brother. Joey went with you feelings and you were right. I was right. I knew I was right. I was that strong on it. Thank you, Mike. Yes, I went with the best option. The safest option was me to stay right here. There was no traveling. It was more dangerous. I get locked in somewhere else that I can't move and I'm fucking gonna drown over there. I'm not stupid. Safest place right here. That's where I stayed. I would have died in my home. That's why I was defending my home and sticking up my face. I knew it. Again, I've been here 24 years. I think I know how these fucking things work. And I know it wasn't going to hit. So there's no more to talk about it. I'm done talking about it. Thank you, Mike. Joe Cowdrick, $1.99. Thank you. Bob needs some deviled eggs. Glad you... Okay, bro. Thank you. Hey, I'll make Bob deviled. I can cook just like Bob. I cook this as well as Bob. If not, probably better. Probably not better. I'm Italian. Italians are better cooks. I don't want to say that to Bob, but, you know, Bob probably already heard it. But I could cook. And I'm sure Bob could cook wonderful. Okay, I respect Bob more than anybody. He knows that without fail. So, you know, like I said, I'll put it on the list. I'll call my guy up. You know, I need a heart. You know, one of those hearts are being delivered to the hospital. Forget it. Just rail it to me, and I'm going to send it to Bob. We'll send it on a nice ice pack with you, Bob, and you go take it to the doctor and get a transplant. All right? That's what we'll do. What do you want? You want a female one? So you can be, because you're so thin-skinned. I'll get you a female heart, Bob. Right? All right? You blocked Bob and scammed your... I didn't block Bob, and I didn't scam none of my... Where did I scam my friends, Happy Guys? You tell me where I scammed you. Please explain to me where I'm a chef, but yeah, I heard he... Bob, I know you're a wonderful chef, but I'm a pretty good chef myself, so, you know, maybe one day we could cook together. I don't know. Maybe one day you're never going to talk to me again, so what am I going to do? You know, I'm going to go to the grave upset that... I'm going to die with that knowing that you... Peaches, thank you for the $4.99. Peaches, people are saying you broke into someone's home the other night. Yeah, I don't. First of all, I don't have the fucking nerve to ever be to do a home invasions or break a burglar. It's not me. I could never do that. That's tedious work, and I couldn't do that. I'd get myself caught in a minute. I could never do that, even in my younger years. Not my style. So that's not true. Can you prove these people are alive? Shame on you. What people are we alive? Shame on me for what? Peaches, $4.99. Thank you. Could you prove what people? Huh? I don't know, are they? Maybe I offed them all. Maybe they're all gone. Maybe that was my master plan. Maybe I wanted to be free. Maybe they're all gone. You don't know that, right? That's right. You'll never know. Unless I say you'll know. How about that? Man? No, we don't, Chris Mack. Just bootlickers like you. Bootlicker. Linky. Linky. Mr. Tough Guy's here, Linky. The guy that's a coward. Gonna talk shit. All right. Levy-verse. What's Bob saying? Levy-verse. Joey, now you got to have a cook. I'd love to, Bob. I like it, Bob. Anything I can do to spend time with you and be in your presence to learn from the master would be a fucking plus for me. Because I take you in the highest regard, you and Shuli. I think you guys are wonderful. I think you guys are two of the funniest people in the fucking Dabbleverse. You understand? So, Kenneth Poe, Joey paid the counter top. I saw you got a pretty good, you fucked your eye up, Kenneth. That was pretty fucking nasty, bro. So how come they didn't squeeze that fucking blood out of there, man, and pop it? You should have had them fucking stick the needle in there and drain it. That's fucking was big, bro. You gotta, oof. I bet you're in pain today, brother. Don't get on no pain pills, though. Just tough it out, because they'll hook you on it. Joey, relax, Bob. Bob is still your... I know he is. I know he is. I know. Listen, Bob's a comedian. Bob wants me to come on with him so he can show me how to do a show, how to make fun out of it, how to laugh it. I'm all for that. Bob knows I'm too old to be turned into a comedian. I don't have that in me. But Bob can teach me some things that I would love to learn from Bob and Shirley. I've always tried to get with those guys. I try to as much as I can. You know, I've been on TSN probably more than any guest in the Dabbleverse. I guarantee that. You know? It's like I was talking about the other day. The very first time I got on, when me and Shirley were after, Howard Stern, he left, and we started talking when he first did his show from his living room. And I talked to him and let him know that my daughter, what happened with the prison, my daughter. And he was so upset, and we talked for a little bit through Facebook Messenger, and at the time, and I gave him this idea. I want to come and tell my story. And Shuli goes, let me pause for a minute. He goes, you realize we're comedians, right? I go, yeah. He goes, are you nuts? How can we take a serious story and I don't want to make fun of you. I don't want to do this, but they're gonna rip you up. And what, it was a disaster. Everybody thought I hijacked my family in the car, which I did. I told them they got to be there. They couldn't leave until I was done screaming, which I kind of did. You know, I kind of got. I'm a stickler about certain things. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but my wife's pretty easygoing. Anything she needs me to do or asks me to do, I don't have to think twice. You know, I don't. You know, if she's not out to hurt me, and I'm not out to hurt her. You know. Sometimes you got to overrule, but very rarely. Everything is we don't walk 50-50 here. It's 100-100, me and my wife. You understand? We put 100% each of us equally. That's what makes the relationship so good. Joey, check phone. Which phone? Psych, send me something? All right, I don't know if I can do that right now, Psych. Let me see, buddy. Let me see. I can't. Here's the thing. I can't send no one a link once the show starts. I'm doing it on YouTube. You can't send the link out. There's no way of sending a link. I would have to. The only way you can send a link the way I'm streaming is if you put the guest at the time before the show's completely set up. Otherwise, you can't. There's no link to send. YouTube don't allow that. So I would love to have Bob on, but I'm supposed to go on Bob's. You know, the other day he had me for Tuesday, and he scheduled. He brought someone else in, another guy named Joe. You know, who I guess is a friend of his and a more funny guy. You know, I don't blame him. I'm nobody. You know. But I was scheduled for Tuesday, Bob. I really was. You know, I cut my show early that day. You know, and I was ready to come on. I'm still fucking sweat. I've died in here for 3 days. I took a cold shower. Thank God we didn't lose water, but that fucking AC ain't working, man. I don't know. You think it's a thermostat blew out? Another lie, Joe. Yeah, that's what it is. Another lie. Yeah, another lie. Yeah. Whatever you say, man. Whatever you say. I promise you made more lies in your life than I have. I promise you that. Let's sit down and talk about that. I bet you won't because you know you probably have made more. Everybody fucking lies. It depends what you lie for. Do you lie just to be a piece of shit, or do you lie for reasons? I lie for reasons that will only protect my family the best I can. I'm out of the joke. Okay, take care, Johnny Bukaki. Have a nice life, buddy. Take care of yourself. With the fake $20 super chat that you sent me last week, I'll make sure that gets out to the devil first. Oh, I just already told it. All right. Yeah, he sent me a fake $20 super chat, Johnny Bukaki, everybody. You want to know that? Say it ain't so, Roddy. Say it ain't so, Johnny. Because you know you did. So there you go. All right? Yeah. You lie for money. I don't lie for money, Linky. I give a shit. What do I lie for? Where did I lie? Where did I lie? And where do I misappropriate the funds? Can you prove that? You can't. So let's go. I'm waiting. I'm here. Let's do it. Well, I'm sorry you used to look up to me. I doubt that you really looked up to me. I really doubt that. I really doubt that. But if you did, I'm sorry. You know what? Whatever. It don't matter. It don't matter. I've said I will do it 100 times over again if it make that. I was the one that had to make that decision. I'm the man in the house. You understand? And I didn't want to fight with my friends because I don't like arguing with friends. And I didn't want to waste their time while they were doing the show to get into a debate with them. Okay? It tore me up what the consequences would have been, but I had to do what I had to do. What I thought was best. That's the bottom line. What I thought was best. You guys weren't here. You have no say in this. You don't. Everybody advised, but Julia was pretty serious, and Bob was too. So I just saved face with them. That's all. Joey C is no man. Yeah, I'm no man. I'm more of a fucking man than you'll ever be, motherfucker. And I've endured more than you probably ever will be. Don't tell me about being a man. I know how to be a man, though. That's one thing I am. John's not a man. That's not a man. That's a coward fucking piece of shit. That's not a man. I'm a real man. Okay? All right. Yeah, Bob needs a lifeguard at the pool. It can't be me. I don't swim. Yeah. No more scamming. I don't scam. I haven't scammed in years. So, happy guys. I haven't scammed in years. So, I don't know what you keep talking about scams. You have no idea. If I wanted to scam you guys, I would have got all you guys have been long gone and never you would have found a trace of me. Trust me on that. But I've been here for 15 months grinding 1,000 fucking live shows and every day trying to get better. So don't even go there with the scamming. Okay? If I wanted to be a scammer and do scams like I have pulled in the past, I would have got every one of you. You wouldn't have seen me coming. So I promise you that. So, but I don't do those things anymore. I like the friends I got here. I love the people that support us. I love the people that are just generally our friends. Start a new studio stream and send. I listen. I can't do it today. Peaches, thank you for the 490. In case it's true, can we take a moment of silence for the owner of the home you invaded? No, because I didn't invade nobody's home. You and who around here would I invade? They're all poor fucking people here, all run down buildings. We pray that they are now at peace at least. Oh, I hope they are, whoever out because I'm sure there's a lot of looting in this neighborhood. A lot of looting. I guarantee there probably was. You know, that's what happens. That's what happens. Why did you blame Christina for having to leave? I didn't blame Christina for having to leave. I said that she, at the end, she got a little nervous. She, for the first time, you know, she's been through hell and back. So her, how can I say it? She's got enough on her plate with losing a child. That took her whole life out of her, drained her whole life. You understand? So, but she trusted her husband. You know, when I said, baby, just you trust me all these years, right? And I know that you think I'm maybe right now you're having doubt. I didn't blame Christina for nothing. It was my choice. I would have took them out of. She wouldn't leave me here. She said, if you stay, I stay, and that's just the way we are with each other. I would have did the same thing. When she said that, I knew my wife, without a doubt, is the lady that loves me more than anything in the world. Okay, because I knew she would say that. Levyverse, thank you for the 499. Lying to your fans and raising money off them as a scumbag. Well, I didn't lie to them. We had intentions of leaving because she was the one that they didn't show she was wanted to leave. And she almost had me convinced. I was like, okay, babe, I'll do it. I don't think it's right. I got upset. But then when everybody pressured me, I still said, babe, listen to me. You got to sit down and listen to me. Okay? We only got one. First of all, we didn't scam nobody. We got two donations. And now the money we just threw out $300 to go, we're going to take the rest of what was left to go buy groceries. Thank God the person said, I didn't lie. We were going to leave. But I weighed out the options. I'm listening to the news. I'm listening to where we live. And I just said at the time, because we didn't get out in time, it was a decision, a fast decision, and I was right. Got nothing to do with scamming. But if you think I scammed Bob, that's fine. That's fine. I you know, if you feel I scammed, that's fine. You know, there's nothing I can do to change your mind. That's one thing I can tell you. I'm not going to waste the time to change your mind. I apologize for lying to the fans, that thinking that I lied. I didn't scam. My intentions were to leave at the very beginning. But then I said, why do I got to leave my home? And then Christina said, let's just hear me out. I listened to my wife. I listened to her. I processed it. I said, okay, babe, listen to me on this one. I got one argument about it. We talked like adults. And at the end, I was right. It was the safest move. Joey, 2 doors, glad your sale, Bob, is okay with you. It's okay. Bob just said I was a scumbag. It's okay. I'm a scumbag. I don't care. It don't matter. John's a scumbag. That's a scumbag. Joey C, not a scumbag. Okay? Joey C wears his heart and loves everybody. That's all I can say. But it's all good, you know? I don't care. If I'm a scumbag, Bob's sending me about 4 fucking $5 bills here. So is he paying me? Because I won't read nothing free for him, and he'll have to pay then. That's a scumbag. That'll be a scumbag if I do that to Bob, okay? Or if I ban Bob, that'll be a real scumbag move. But I won't, because I love him, because he's my friend. I don't fuck with my friends. I don't argue with my friends. My friends can say whatever they need to feel. I respect whatever they say. You understand? He Spaces of Portland, another good guy. Made skid. He high skid marks, aka Lou. Hey, leave Lou alone, man. Lou and I are gonna give you guys what we want. Peaches, thank you for the $4.99. If this happened, I'm at least hope you gave the family members of the home a proper burial. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, yeah, I guess so. If I would have done that, yeah, I would have probably went to the funeral and looked at everybody in the face like I was, like the mob does. They kill you and they go to the funeral and send you flowers. Yeah, I would have done all that too. So, yeah. You're John if he never had any luck. No, I'm not John, buddy. John just not a man. John has got no fucking class. John has got no soul. John don't care about people in general. I do. John don't have a heart. So Linky, shut the fuck up. The coward, the one that ran and didn't even speak as Linky. You got no room to talk. You were already buried since fucking Las Vegas, pal. You're a coward, so shut the fuck up. That's all I can tell you. The pool is really Terry Nee. Terry Nee's a great guy. I got the pleasure of meeting Terry Nee. I met him on the internet, face to face, and I never broke who he was. I met him in person, and I never will tell anything about him. I would never show pictures I got of him. Terry Nee has always been a true guy that if he's got something to say to me, he'll say it the right way. You know, Bob, I'm sorry you've lost your heart. You know, what can I say? You know, maybe Sykes is onto something. Maybe we should dig up some old Levy stuff and see what the bad things you did. You were a pretty bad apple yourself, Bob. You know, and I thought me and you were pretty equal in that department. He's a horrible bird man. I am. He's a horrible bird. No, he's not. He's not a horrible bird man. He's a good man. I vote for Terry Nee. It's happy birthday, and he's probably streaking through somebody's house naked right now. He's a good man, Terry Nee. The grifter. Yeah, that's what I am. The grifter. That's right. Who else still grifted? Everybody else grifts. Bob Levy's grifting right now with his goal. He's a grifter. We're all grifters. Shuley grifted last night. Well, I thought, with the legend, I thought I was at least a $60 friend. Grift. Everybody grifts. You dumb fucks. We're entitled to that. You're the fucking motherfuckers that pay it. You don't have to pay it. And it's only the ones that don't pay shit that talk about it. So what's the difference? But to call me John, I laugh at that. That scumbag couldn't fucking touch my toenail. That piece of shit. He's a fucking, that's a dirtbag. He walked away from his kid. He tried to fucking the house. I don't do shit like that. I'm there for my kids and my grandkids. So don't even go there. That makes me laugh. I'm fucking stuttering John. Without no luck. John has had a lot of luck. I guarantee you that. That's all he's had. Thank God. What happens when that luck runs out because he's in the right place? John will get... Let him keep driving around with the beers. He will get popped quickly. Some old fucking person going to see him doing that and they're going to call on his ass. He's going to get popped. Real soon here, John's going to be with a DUI, I promise you. And if he's got fictitious plates that didn't switch or deal, he'll be fucked. He's got a lot of charges. So, and then he'll have to cry to Hitman Dan to go bail him out. Or Vince the lawyer to go bail him out. Another fucking piece of shit. Fuck them, but they're all piece of shits, okay? So those are piece of shits, okay? Those are piece of shits. Bob Levy, good dude. Good soul. The Shuley TSN, all good souls. Shuley, I'm like my brother, you know? The good chat room that I have of my people here, great chat room. Love them all. Love all you guys. Love all you guys. Syke says, I know you, Joey and Bob. There's no hate. That's right. No hate. I would never hate. I would never disrespect Bob Levy. I still call his wife Mrs. Levy. That's how respectful I am. When everybody else calls her Gina. I don't even call her Gina. It's not my place to. Mrs. Levy is how I look up to her. And I'm probably older than her, but she's Mrs. Levy. Okay? That's the respect I have. Okay? And that's a fact. And she'll tell you I dress her as Mrs. Levy all the time. So, that's how I am. Joey on his scammer. Yeah, I'm a good Bobby Hill. Hey, Bobby Hill. Yeah, what a... How many people here are lying right now? How many people are in this chat when they're lying with their fake names? You're lying? You got a fake name? How many people are lying right now? I call her Mrs. Levy. I call her Mrs. Levy. Because to me, that's your wife. I respect you and your wife. I always call her Mrs. Levy. That's what I was saying, how I'm always respectful to Mrs. Levy. That's what I was trying to say. And respectful to you. You understand? Let's chip in and get Joey an English tutor. I don't need an English tutor, buddy. I like the way I am. I'm content with the way I am. Okay? I really am. You know? I really am. So, I'm okay with my soul. So, I'm okay with what I got. I'm grateful for the things I do have. I don't worry about the things I don't have. You understand? So, Toto Payne Diaz, thank you for the $19.99 fake names online fund. That's right. But it's still lying. You're still a bunch of liars here, right? So, you're going to call me out? Everybody's lying right here with their fake ass names. You know what I'm saying? So, don't rip the fucking the fucking host here apart. Rip yourself apart. Okay? You guys all fucking doctor up shit so nobody finds out who you are, right? You got to make lies to do that, right? So don't fucking talk about lying to me when all you guys mostly lie in this. Tom Gully don't lie. That's his real name, right? Great man. Hi, Tom Gully. Bob Levy. Everybody knows it's really Bob Levy. So just learn from guys like that and me too. Joe Catalano, real name. Joseph Samuel Catalano III. Never lie about it. Okay? Proud of my name. You're making, I'm making what? Excuses? I'm not making no excuses. I said I was fucking sorry if I offended anybody. I'm sorry that I misled you. And I really didn't think I did anything wrong. I did it for the right reasons. I made the right choice. And I'm alive today because of my choice. It was my decision. Everybody else was pressuring me and telling me, you got to do this right. You don't tell a friend that. But I respected it, and I said, okay, I'm going to do it. Just because I won't fight with my friends. I will never mouth off to Shuley. I'll never mouth off to those guys at TSN. Whatever they say, I listen and I respect. Okay? If they choose not to talk to me no more, it's on them, not me. I'm okay with them. Okay? No matter what. I'll always look for them for advice. So, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Bob don't want to have me on, that's fine. Because you know what? That's fine. I guarantee I'll bring more super chats to Bob's channel than fucking OJ would. I promise you that. I promise you that. So, there you go. So, it's a matter of, I'm nobody. I never wanted to be anybody. Okay? But I always wanted to do the best I could on here. And people always got their opinion I should be doing. When I go do it and set it up, nobody, then everybody talks shit. I don't, when it comes to that, I do what I'm going to have to do as best. You know? So, whatever. Bob wants you on right now, and you said no. Bob wants to come on here. I can't. I'm getting ready to get off here. I'm done talking about it. I went 45 minutes too long. This was supposed to be cut and dry. I apologize to all the fans. I apologize, Bob, that your heart's broken. I apologize to Shuli. If you don't want to talk to me, no one, my friend, I understand. I accept that. It's okay. Okay? I'm not gonna beg. Okay? If everything's good, we're good. If we're not, and I'm sorry. Okay? That's all I can say. Okay? Nothing more. Levy crushed his chat. Yeah, crushed his chats. He does. He does. Thank you. I'm sure all you guys came over from Bob. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate it. Anyhow, I love you guys. Like I said, I don't know when I'm going to be back. I don't. Like I said, I was taking time off. You know, I haven't talked with Lou. I told you, I might not be streaming no more anyhow. I don't know. You understand? I just don't need this aggravation. I don't need it. I don't need it. You understand? Best of all, I just want to do what's best for me and my health and my family. You know? I don't need to sit here. I can break balls. I don't break my balls. I don't give a fuck. When I get off the stream, I do the fucking Bob Levy. I don't even think about anything. Except the people that are my friends that call me and talk just to talk to me. And you know what I know something? My true good friend, Mike Shitty Internet Provider, is a great fucking guy. Calls me every day. We talk every day. Doom got my back. I know Doom's got my back. I know most of you do. Bob Levy, I love to death. I would never disrespect. We can't have you back at TSN if you're keeping the money. What money? I'm going to fill my refrigerator up with it, Bob. And if he tells me to give it back, I'll give it back to him. I paid it. He's not going to. So I don't know what the gig is. I don't care. The TSN's over. It's done. It's okay. I'll survive. I'm not going to die. But nobody's going to hold me to that. That's between me and the two people. I'm doing right with it. I'm going to go buy the groceries. I just threw out $20 worth of groceries. So what's left, there was $300 in donations. There's about, I think, $215 left. I'm going to go buy that. That's what I'm going to do. Buy groceries. I got to put groceries in. Got no other money. So, bum. That's what I am, a bum. Take care now. Bye-bye. Wow. Bob. What's the matter, Bob? What's the matter, Bob? You can't handle it? Huh, Bob? You can't handle it? I'm sorry, Bob. I'm really sorry we're there, Bob. Sorry we're there, Bob. Really sorry. I really learned a lot from you, Bob. You know, you're missing out on a good guy. You once said, you know, listen, Bob, I'm crazy just like you. I got the same mentality as you. I don't read good. I don't care about none of that shit. I care about my wife and my kids. And after I'm off the stream, I listen to you every step of the way. Always have, always will. Even if I don't talk to you, I'll watch your stream and get out and learn things from you and learn from Shuli and TSN. If I don't ever go on there, there's nothing I can do, buddy. Nothing. But you know what? Joey Catalano's going to survive. I've been a survivor. I've been shot. I've been stabbed. I've been life-threatening situations 4 separate occasions in my life. I'm still here because I'm a survivor. I know how to survive. I know how to tread. And I'm a real heart right here. Real motherfucker. I keep it 100. So, talk to you guys later. Okay, yeah. All right, now. We got to go. Take care. Thank you. Bye.